What's up? Those of you who are returning, it's nice to see you again. For those of you just joining, welcome. And yeah, let's get into it. I'm going back to one video a week, so I've decided on every Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think it is, here in New York. Going back to one video a week will be good for me because I can continue writing. For those of you that didn't know, I am an author. I am published through Amazon. I published my first book in 2019, Ascendant. I'll talk a little bit about that. If you're interested, I'll drop a link in the description below. You can go right to it, see if you want to. This book is not for kids. Absolutely not. I would say maybe like 14 and up. I always tell parents to, if you're not sure, read it first or watch it first and then recommend it to your kid or let your kid read or watch it. So maybe there's some themes that you're not ready for your kid to learn yet or whatever, and that's fine. But you do that. You check that. I grew up reading Goosebumps books. So this book is not like super intense, like it's not Saw, but it's not really necessarily Goosebumps either. I would actually call it a crossover between like Goosebumps and like an anime meets like it's a little on the dark side. Let me think about something that's like a little darker but not quite. I would say it's like A Haunting in Connecticut, if you've ever seen that movie. Like something that's like, that movie was really dark, but it didn't really hit the dark in a sense where it's like there was light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing. So if you're not sure about it for your kid, I do have it available for $4.99 on Kindle. I'm also a part of the Kindle program, so if you're a part of that, you can get that on there. If you want to do investigating, you want to scope it out, you want to check it out because you're not sure, I invite you and recommend you do that. So like I said, it's not crazy intense. It's kind of, it walks the line. That's why it's kind of hard for me to describe it. I do have a trailer out for the book. It's actually on the channel. It's one of the first videos that I posted on the channel. Maybe you're here because of that. If you are, thank you. You probably had no idea it was going in the direction of being a gaming channel, but I do both. I write and I do this. I'm proud of it, so I recommend checking it out. I'll link to the trailer in the description below as well, if you'd like to go and watch that, if you're on the fence, but I'll read you the description now. 17-year-old Azalea's best friend Leo has been missing for 3 days. She learns that he was last seen jumping the gates leading to Hallow Hill Asylum. Dozens of people have gone to explore the abandoned structure and never returned. There are rumors. Some say the missing people were murdered by a satanic cult and used in gruesome rituals. Others say the asylum is owned by an evil doctor who uses innocent victims for twisted experiments. Even so, Azalea trudges through the dark forest and makes her way straight to the source of the harrowing tales. Leo has always been there for her, good times and bad, and she can't shake the feeling that he's in danger and that she is running out of time. So we got 160 pages. You can read this in a day if you want, and if you want to put it off, you can also read it in a month. Doesn't matter to me. So, like I said, it's available on Kindle, hardcover, paperback. I try to go to one of the only places that I can really get to sign books is Mohegan Sun. So usually, sometimes when they do conventions, if it's cheap enough, if I can afford it, I'll go and I'll be signing books. I only got to go one time so far, but that was actually really good. That was fun. If you were there and I saw you, leave a comment below. Everybody that came up to me was super nice, and even if they weren't interested, they were still nice. I don't forget stuff like that, so I just want to say thank you so much for giving me a chance, and yeah, I don't forget things like that. They're important to me, so thank you. With that being said, I have one book out. I'd like to change that number. I'd like to get more out there. I'm going to get on that, don't worry. I would like to have a book out by Halloween, another one. It's about these two little dolls. I think it would be a good video game, actually. Alright, next topic. This isn't a script, this is just to help keep me on topic because I tend to spaz around a lot. So what's coming up? I have 2 more videos in Human Fall Flat. I'm almost done with that series. So the next 2 videos coming out. We just dropped Miniature, I believe. So we have Copper and Tower. That's going to be, I already said, a never-ending playlist. Because as long as Human Fall Flat keeps making maps, I'll keep playing the game and adding to that playlist. After that, we've got some fun stuff planned for the summertime. So next I'd like to play Switchback VR. I was reading that game is supposed to be like a spiritual successor to Rush of Blood. And apparently it's crazy, like on the PS5 VR. Apparently it's got like eye tracking and everything, so that's going to be interesting. I'm sure it's going to be horrifying as well. I'm sure you're going to get to see tons of jump scares. So that's what I'm going to be working on next. I'm going to start filming for that soon. And then I'd like to go full on in the summer with Halo Combat Evolved. Full into it. Let's head right in. My favorite games of all time. What the hell am I doing? I'm not even playing. I'm on my channel. I need to change that right now. Then I'm going to try and play a few summery games. I want to play Stranded Deep. It is a survival game. Your plane goes, in the beginning of the game, your plane goes down. And then you have to basically survive. I'd say it's like if Minecraft met Lost, the TV show. So you can craft things to help you survive. You have to make sure you eat and drink. You can get poisoned. You can make antidotes. You can make rafts to get you to different islands. And the purpose of the game is you have to find these 3 bosses and beat the bosses. There's a squid and there's a couple different things. It's just really fun. There's like sunken ships you can explore to find pieces to make your raft and all that. So those of you that played Stranded Deep, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you that haven't, it'll be fun. It'll be real fun. It's summery kind of game. So I'd like to head back into New Pokemon Snap. That was actually my first video ever on the channel. I'd like to finish that up and get all the Pokemon that I missed. We're going to play the OG Pokemon Snap at some point. So I'm hoping to be at Pokemon Snap by August. If you know me, you'll know that nothing that I say happens when I say it will, and much later. But I'm still working hard, just so you know. It's not like I'm putting things off. I just don't really have a good concept of time. I really don't. Like, comment, subscribe, donate if you wish, only if you wish. Tell your ghosts about me, tell your demons about me, tell your friends about me.